So this recipe calls for some tomato sauce. I actually had some marinara sauce that I canned last summer in the pantry. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that, but if you don't have any of that, just use regular tomato sauce. I'm gonna stir the ground beef mixture up so that everything is well combined. And at this point, we're gonna drop our halved and seeded bell peppers into some boiling water for just a few minutes to soften them. I don't think you necessarily have to do this, but the recipe directed to, and I actually prefer my stuffed peppers a little bit softer. I don't really want them crispy. So after that's done, I'm just going to remove them to a plate and let them cool a little bit so I can stuff them with the ground beef mixture. If you're cooking the whole recipe, you're probably going to need a larger pan, but since I only had 2 peppers, I got this 11x7 dish out, greased it on the bottom so the peppers wouldn't stick, and then I just evenly divided that beef and rice mixture into the peppers. I'm going to spoon some of that tomato sauce over the top, dot it with some butter, and go ahead and pop it into the oven for the directed amount of time. I did top this with some cheese towards the end. I used shredded Parmesan because that's what I had readily available in the refrigerator. You don't have to do this step, but I really like cheese on the top of them and would recommend doing that. If you haven't made stuffed peppers in a while, definitely recommend it. I feel like it's one of those retro dishes that can sometimes be forgotten, but it's really, really good.